Kayla, and in today's video we are going to be talking about 10 things that bring me joy that you can still do while we are in self-isolation, quarantine, social distancing, all of that. So I took a look at my joy list, which if you don't have a joy list, I highly recommend making one. It's just a list of things that, like, without a doubt can bring you joy in an instant. So I took a look at my list, which is in this notebook where I keep all my secrets. And I kind of went through, where'd it go? I went through some of the things that are on my list, and I went and picked out 10 that I can do while still maintaining all of the guidelines and staying home, that can just really quickly bring me some joy in a pinch. So let's go through this list. So the first thing on my list is just some good music. I'm the kind of person who can just sit and listen to music. I don't necessarily have to like have music on as a background. I just plop some music in my record player or just pull something up on my computer and I can just zone out to some good tunes. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do. So that's number one. Number two is just curling up in bed with a good book. I really love to read, and during this time where we're stuck at home, I have a new TBR which has so many books on it right now. I think it's at 70 and growing every day, and so I'm just reading all the time and it just instantly can change my mood. So I've gotten through a lot of books. This book I'm reading today actually isn't very good, but I'm still gonna finish it and then move on to something that I know will bring me a little more joy than this book did. Number three, baking. I love to bake. I don't eat a ton of baked goods anymore because I'm on my WW, and sometimes they're just like not worth the points. There are definitely some things that are worth the points. My homemade lemon bars, worth every point that they're worth. But today I am making a lemon cake that my mom and I saw at the grocery store that we're like, maybe we need this. So I'm baking that today, and I just love being in the kitchen in general. I love cooking, but baking, like just the smell of something sweet in the oven just always makes me a little bit happier. Number four is learning new things. I am a constant learner. I'm a firm believer that if you aren't learning, you aren't growing, and if you aren't growing, you're not living. You have to just keep learning. Learning doesn't stop when you graduate high school or college or whatever your highest level is. You have to learn something new every day. And so something I'm really enjoying during this time is being able to pick up new skills and work harder to learn new things that will benefit me in the future. And that just always brings me joy. I'm such a nerd. Number five, binge watching. So I don't do this a lot because, again, I've been reading a lot and been really productive, so I haven't had a lot of time for this. But I love just picking a show that I've seen before and watching just nonstop all day. I have binge watched just one show during this. I binge watched Future Man on Hulu, which I highly recommend if you have a raunchy sense of humor like I do. Real great. So I will, just like spend a day in my sweatpants watching the same show all day. It always just like, A, gives me a like way to calm down, and B, just brings so much joy because I don't have to think, I just have to enjoy. And that's kind of a nice break sometimes. Number six, I mean, pretty self-explanatory, a nice glass of wine. I love wine. I'm one of those weirdos who, when I first started drinking red wine because I grew up around wine my whole life. My family all loves wine. And so I grew up knowing, you know, what was good and what was not. And so I started drinking red wine at 21, and everyone was like, what? How can you drink that? And I was like, it's so good. What are you talking about? I can't drink like the like Moscatos and like overly sweet white wines that everyone else starts drinking when they drink wine. I just love a good glass of red wine. Just makes my day. Number seven, dance parties. Whether that's by myself, with a group of people, I just will dance around my room and have a good time. I am a weirdo and I will fully admit that, but I love just dancing around like an idiot, having fun. It's a good way to get some exercise in, even if it's not, you know, planned, but you're moving your body, you're having a good time, and I just love dancing and I love music, and so I combine those two things and have a dance party in my room. Number eight is talking to my students. The real thing that's on my joy list is working with my acting students, my musical theater students, which obviously right now I can't do, but we found a lot of ways to make that work. We do video lessons, I do Instagram lives with them all the time, and so just getting to talk with those kids. Today we had a live stream and we talked about hot takes about Harry Potter, controversial opinions and things like that, and it was just really nice. We talked about the selection book series, are you team Aspen or Maxon? And it was just a lot of fun to just connect with the kids, because I think it's important, if you work with kids in your job, that during this time where they're stuck at home and away from their friends and away from their teachers and away from the formative people in their life other than their parents, I think it's important that you're still staying connected to them. So I've been working, you know, tirelessly to make not only my videos and not just do my normal, like, day-to-day work for my job. I've been producing video content for them, making classes, going live with them as often as I can, just trying to stay connected because I think it's so important. And honestly, something that brings me such joy. I love my job. I love working with kids. I love teaching them theater. And so the fact that I've found a way to stay connected to them, even though I can't have them in class right now, really, really, really makes my life easier. Number 9 is comfy clothes. I think for some people this time has been really good to like maintain your routine and get up and get dressed and look nice every day. But for me, I've really just been so enjoying getting to wear sweatpants all day every day. I know that's crazy, but I love it. So just putting on some comfy clothes just brings me so much joy. Pajamas, sweatpants, whatever I've got, a onesie. I got lots of onesies now. Just getting comfy, that brings me so much joy. And number 10 is going to the movies, which I know, let me explain. We can't go to the movies. Movie theaters are closed. We're staying home. But you can still create the atmosphere of going to the movies in your own home. So I always, well, when I was growing up, I had a TV in my room. But when I moved home, 3 years ago almost, I didn't have a TV in my room anymore. I had gotten rid of my TV after high school. And so I just didn't have it in my room. I just always went downstairs to watch TV or got out my laptop. But I finally caved a few months ago, luckily, and bought myself a TV for my room. It's little and not, I mean, it's not anything like I used to have before, but it's perfect. And now, if I'm just feeling like I need to like go to the movies, I pick a movie, usually Hunger Games, because that's what I've been obsessed with lately and always. I close my curtains, I put on my comfy clothes, I get myself a snack, I turn off the lights, I curl up in my bed. Instant home movie. So that is number 10. So those are just 10 of the things that I really enjoy doing that always bring me joy, even when we're not in a quarantine. But now are the 10 things that I'm really leaning on to bring myself joy in this time where I can't do some of my other favorite things like travel or go see my friends, go to a bar. You know, I can't do some of my things that are on my joy list, but these 10 I can, and I'll continue to keep doing and continue to find more things that spark joy for me and make it so that I can continue to live my best life even though we are stuck indoors. So drop a comment below some of your favorite things to do that are bringing you a lot of joy right now while we're all stuck at home. Give this video a big old thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in my next video.